Is my hair okay?
Yes, your hair's okay.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's
Wait,
going on?
I'm
This
short.
is-
I'm short.
what? Hey, this is Andrew, and
Azaria.
with the Adequate Wargamers, and today we're here doing another battle report, and finally have her in one because she's been busy. So
Yeah, with school.
we're gonna play a very casual game, not using any like super awesome
I'm
stuff.
short.
But we're doing 2,000 points. Maelstrom of War. Haven't done Maelstrom in a while on camera. So what?
Nothing. I kind of forgot what that was. Oh, the
The one,
missions.
the one where we draw cards.
Oh, okay.
We're doing Contact
been a
Lost. So 2,000 points. Let's take a look at what we're bringing in our armies.
Okay.
Alright, so you have 2,000 points of Nurgle Chaos Space
Yes.
Marines.
Let's see
So
if I remember.
what all do you have?
Alright, in the back I have Havocs. 4 with... Sorry, let me get my paper. Cheat sheet. It's been a while. Alright, they all have Mark of Nurgle. There are 4 las cannons, and I rolled a gift of mutation for them, and that was
Stubborn, wasn't it?
Stubborn, which is something with my leadership.
Yeah.
No
it's-
penalties.
Yeah, no penalties. Your leadership, pretty much.
Alright, that's it for them. Then I have my Possessed. I have 10 Possessed. Mark of Nurgle, and +1 Initiative and Shred
On the champion.
on the champion.
Yeah, because of his gifts of mutation, which is pretty good.
Yep, then I brought 5 Plague Marines and a Rhino.
Does the Rhino have a Havoc launcher?
No,
Oh.
I know. I'll take it off.
Do they have plasma guns in here?
Yes, they have 2 plasma guns in there.
Okay.
2 plasma guns. I'm sorry, it's been a while.
That's fine.
Alright, so then I have my 5 Terminators, dual wielding, 1 Power Fist, and 1 Lightning Claw in each hand. One of my Terminators has a Heavy Flamer.
A heavy flamer.
His power
Ooh.
weapon with a heavy
That's
flamer.
actually really nice.
And then I have my Chaos Lord in here, who has a Burning Brand and a Lightning Claw with Melt-a Bomb. Well, not the Lightning Claw with Melt-a Bombs, but he also has Melt-a Bombs. He rolled a gift of mutation of Eternal Warrior, so he can't be instant death.
That is pretty nice. And he has the
Wait.
Mark of Nurgle and everything too.
Where did I put my sorcerer?
Terminator armor and
yeah,
4+
everything.
invuln
He's got the
save.
whole shebang. Yep.
He has the invuln, right?
No, wait. He's got the. No, he doesn't have an invuln
Okay,
save.
well then he still has the
He's a
the
Terminator armor.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so that's something. Where did I put him?
I don't know. Where were you going to put him?
I don't know. He's
Well, you can decide at the start of the
whatever.
game. But
Anyway, so that's my sorcerer. He's got 2 mastery levels, and he ended up getting. I took him all in telepathy, got the Primaris Psychic Shriek. I rolled for Mental Fortitude and Shrouding.
okay.
And then he got the invuln save, the 5+ Aurora. What was it?
The Aura of Dark Glory or something like that.
That one. Then I had 27 cultists. I know it's an odd number, but I'm missing 3. Then I brought my Obliterators, pretty standard, with Mark of Nurgle. And then my favorite Hellbrute formation, dual. What is it? Is it considered dual wielding?
Yeah,
Power Fist.
dual wielding Power Fist
with heavy flamers on the bottom of each. So that's pretty nasty. And they all have Mark of Nurgle, right? No, they can't take Mark of Nurgle.
They can't take
That'd be
Mark of
awesome.
Nurgle, no.
But so that's it. Nothing too fancy.
All right, so 2,000 points of just pretty basic but pretty awesome Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
So
I don't think I missed anything.
can't even. There you go. Azaria Team Nurgle. All right, so to kick off this first official battle report with the Necrons, I've played a couple different games, but I'm gonna play something just kind of fun, very basic, because Azaria is still getting back into the game. So first off, we have my Reclamation Legion. Running it is my Overlord. His Warlord trait was Eternal Warrior, and of course he has the Void Reaper War Scythe, as well as a 4+ Invulnerable, It Will Not Die, and Resurrection Orb. And then he's chilling with 5 Sword and Board Lichguard, because I love Lichguard. And then I've got 10 Warriors and a Ghost Ark, 15 Warriors, Foot Slogging, and then 2 10-man units of Immortals, both with like their different gun loadouts. And then I got my 6 Tomb Blades here with Nebula Scopes, Shield Veins, and Gauss Blasters, so they have 3-up armor and they ignore cover. And then of course I've got 2 auxiliaries of 10 Flayed Ones. I actually got these guys painted up pretty nicely. I think they turned out pretty good. And then, for the severe fun factor, I have both Catan shards. I have the Shard of the Deceiver and Shard of the Nightbringer. So they tag team pretty well, so we'll see how they do. And that is 2,000 points of Necrons. Alright, so here is the table. Just want to show you guys this awesome mat that I have now. The the Frontline Gaming Fat Mat. And then, of course, I have my own terrain that I brought from home. So pretty awesome table. Should be a little bit different, more, in-depth. Certainly fun to roll dice on. And we're playing the Contact Lost, so we have 6 objectives, which are these crystals right here, and then right there. And it's the one where we only draw objectives equal to the number of objectives we currently control. So we actually have to hold objectives during the course of the game. And we're going to be doing Dawn of War deployment, Actually, is it night fighting? The game is not starting as night fighting.
Not?
Not.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and do the deployment, and we'll be right back. All right, so here we are after
Can
the.
you remind them that I forgot this?
Yeah, she actually forgot to mention the Havocs are in their own Rhino as well, so they're deployed inside of their Rhino. But here is our deployment. I won the roll off, so I'm going to be. I deployed first, and I will be choosing to go first.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't steal initiative?
Yeah, you get to steal the initiative if you roll a 6, but... So yeah, we got some Immortals here, we got pretty much all my infantry lined up, my Overlord being the centerpiece of my army with his bodyguard, my 2 Catons chilling together, and then I gotta play to the objectives, so I need these guys kind of spread out to secure some objectives, and then we have all of her cultists with her Sorcerer, some Possessed, her Obliterators, and then Rhino, and then everything over there is Deep Striking. So, do you want to go ahead and try to seize the initiative?
He has bribed. That is very untrustworthy.
And you do not, so you actually lose your first turn, so that's the house rule.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, so we're going on to Necron's turn 1. What is my first objective? Because you do draw 1. Psychological warfare. I have to make you fail a morale, pinning, or fear check. Okay. That's probably not going to happen, but we'll see.
Go ahead. What is your first move?
Well, these Immortals are going to boost their cover. Oh boy!
Ooh, a full 3 inches.
Yeah.
Go get him.
We're not even going to get into that swamp.
God, it's been so long since I've held your camera. Where are they going? Who's this going?
These guys actually ignore terrain.
Are they separate?
Yep.
Or are they units?
They're 2 separate dudes. And then my Overlord and his Lich Guard are going to move up.
That was my first ever country back there.
Watch out.
Okay, his Necron warriors are moving up.
In my
Coming
eyes.
towards my guy.
Look me in the eyes.
Slowly but surely. What are those guys called again?
These are Immortals
Immortals.
with their Tesla carbines.
Is your wait? Where's your lord? Oh, there he is. They look the same. Oh, he's with the lightning strike guys.
The what?
He's just scooting up.
Yep.
And what was that?
Is that the one with the one weapon, or is that the one with a bunch of guys inside?
That's the bunch of guys inside.
Where are they at?
You're now past.
Alright, so these guys
Your jet bikes.
are going to take this objective because I need to play to objectives.
What objective's that?
Objective 4.
Okay.
But at the start of my turn, if I control it, I draw more objectives. They're moving up to destroy the foul chaos. Alright, so to start my shooting phase, I forgot that I need to control objectives, which is ironic because I was just planning for that. So I don't have this objective, and I kind of need that. So these guys are actually going to try and run forward to take that objective.
God, what is this?
So I need a 4-inch charge, or a 4-inch run to actually get there successfully. And that's a 5-inch, so they get up there just within range to have that objective, unless you can get me off of it, of course. So we're going to go for some first blood here. The side of the Ghost Ark is going to fire into that Rhino. So hitting on 3s. Ooh, that's some good hits there. And then I need 6 Distinct Lancer.
You're firing from these guys right here?
And that is nothing, yes. And then the guys inside are going to go ahead and try and do the same thing at the same target. So they hit on 3s. And I need 6 Distinct Lancers. That is 2 hull points. And you do get a 5-up cover because of intervening models.
Because you're shooting through your guys?
Yep.
So 2 5-ups?
Yep. Okay, so it takes 1 hull point. So the Deceiver is not within range of anything. I'm just going to go ahead and run him. 6 inches. I'm also going to go ahead and run the Lich Guard as well. 4 inches. Not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and run these Immortals too, because why not? I gotta get within range of stuff. So they move 4 inches. So the jet bikes are just gonna take some pot shots into the cultists. So 4 of them are within range, so they hit on 3s. And they all hit. And then they wound you on 2s, no saves, because they ignore cover. So yeah, just 2 guys die. So the Nightbringer is actually going to choose to shoot into the Obliterators, hoping to get something that might actually do something. So his random attack is 6. That is actually really good. That's Transdimensional Thunderbolt. It is a Strength 9 AP 1 with Tesla. So he hits on a 3+. That is a 5. So I wound you on a 2. That is 1 wound. You get your either 5-up invuln or 4+ cover save from the ruin. So you get your 4-up. 4+ cover save.
Come on!
No, so Obliterator takes a wound, and they do have Mark of Nurgle, right?
Yes,
These warriors are going to go ahead and run as well. So 2 inches. They're just, I guess, going to scoot up a little bit. Try and get within better range next turn. So that's the end of Necron's turn 1. Didn't get a whole lot done. Chipped a whole point off the Rhino and did a wound to one of the Obliterators. I'm actually going to discard Psychological Warfare because a lot of your stuff is fearless or it doesn't really matter anyway, so I'm just going to discard that one. And let's go on to Chaos turn 1. Right, so what is your first objective? Oh, that's not good. Behind enemy lines. That's not going to happen.
Deep striking.
Well, they don't come until next turn. I actually completely forgot to infiltrate these guys, so I'm just going to say that they're deep striking because they can do that. So,
alright, so she's moving up to contest that objective. That is probably the tactically smart thing to do. So that's one less objective I get to draw during my next turn.
But I'm contesting it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have objective secured with Havocs, so
I'm holding this one.
you are holding that one.
I'm staying there.
And then do you want to keep your possessed there to hold that one?
Yeah. Yeah. No. No, I'm going to scoot my possessed up, and then I'm going to move my cultist.
Okay. Is that what they sound like? So they rolled a 6, so they're just gonna, I guess, position themselves in that terrain a bit better?
Yeah, they were claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic.
I don't want his rear armor moving, or in the...
You don't... His rear armor wasn't in
It was
the
this way.
It doesn't matter. What?
I don't want to risk it. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna... It is kind of moving, right?
No, it doesn't. It's just pivoting.
Alright, so 2 las cannons inside are going to snap fire into the Immortals, or?
No. There's guys inside there, right?
There are guys inside
I want to
there.
pop that open.
Alright, I will not declare a jink. So, snap firing. Oh! What?
Isn't that like two... Wait, no, that's not glances, is it? That doesn't count till the...
No, that's just to hit. They both
Okay.
hit, but they were snap firing. So now you need 4s to glance me.
That is 1 glance.
One
Oh,
glance.
I'm okay with that.
The
However,
flesh wound here.
I do have that 5-up cover save from intervening models.
Get a 4.
Okay, he's safe. Woo! Man, that was almost had me going there. I'm just like, not first
Don't
blood,
I have like
no.
a combi something or another from here?
You have a, I think it comes with a combi bolter, yeah.
Is it 2 shots twin linked or 1
Yeah,
shot?
you can shoot into those guys.
No, I want to shoot into that.
It can't hurt it.
But I can't shoot into that then. I mean,
No, there's 2 separate units.
Oh, okay. So then 2 shots twin linked?
Yep, into the Immortals.
Hits.
Wounding on 4s.
Ooh.
That is 2 wounds. Wow.
Glad I did it.
3+ armor save. And they're both good.
Go into your lightning bolt, guys.
Lightning bolt gun, that's what they're called, lightning
Yeah.
bolt guys.
Well, lightning
Alright,
shield
so
guys.
two plasma guns out the hatch of the Rhino into the,
Hitting on Andries.
1 gets hot. That is, it gets hot. So make an armor save.
Yeah, I'm
He's
good.
good.
Alright, so then wounding on, what's your toughness?
Toughness 5.
And
so
my
2+.
Okay.
Because it's... Oh,
That sucks. Into
So the
your...
Obliterators are shooting their last cannons into the Ghost Arc. I will jink just for the sake of it, and that's 3 hits, and you need 4s to glance me. That is 2 glances and a pin. Alright, so for the pin, 4+. So its quantum shielding is gone, and it's probably dead. So then the glances. Okay, so it's alright. So it has 1 hull point left, but then roll a d6 on a 5+.
my
It's
pin does?
dead. No, it is actually only stunned, which it ignores because of the Decurion detachment.
So it's just down 1 hull. I mean, down
It's down
to
to
1
1 hull point, and it snap fires anyway because it jinx,
Yeah.
but its quantum shielding is also gone, so it's only armor 11. Alright, so 14 cultists are shooting into the bikes because they're within range, so
4, 6, 7. I'm doing 7 dice.
7 dice at a time, so they hit on 4.
Wow.
That's not too bad. And then they wound on 6s.
1.
1. Alright, so that's 1 so far, just roll them again.
Whoa.
And this glare sucks on these dice.
Wow.
That's
2.
2, so 2 saves total.
Yeah.
I'll just use your dice, because my dice are on the other side.
Your hands are contaminated.
My hands are contaminated. 3+ armor save. Oh no, 1 failed. 4+ reanimation. Oh. Nope, so 1 dies. Why is it always the cultist? It's always the cultist. Yeah, you forgot your psychic phase.
Alright,
Let's go
so
back
2
and do
master
that.
levels plus a d6.
D6, that's 4. Well, most of you, are you just gonna give yourself shrouded?
Yeah. Shrouded and...
The others are just shooting attacks anyway, so
18 inches though.
you're not within 18 inches of anything.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so
Whatever.
do you want to put all
I
of
can
those
cast it
towards?
anyways. No, because then I get arrows and that's bad juju. Okay, beat that.
That's 2 warp charges on. Well, I might as well.
I mean,
Wow, you got 2? I just rolled 2 6s, so I deny it.
and I want to cast Force just because I can.
Okay. So you got force off.
Yay.
But I dispelled your shadow. Shrouding.
Ah,
Yep.
Alright. Actually,
It still can't hurt it. It's armor of 11, strength 4. So.
okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot your lightning bolt guys again.
These guys?
Yeah.
All right. So combi bolter, one shot because it's not within rapid fire.
So then why did I do 2 here?
Because you were right in their face, so you got rapid fire.
But okay.
So hits on a 3, and then wounds on a 5. Nope. Nothing.
Your turn.
So that is it for Chaos. Do you want to keep that objective for next turn, or what?
Yeah, so I can deep strike on that side.
Okay. Oh, did you want to run the possessed or anything?
Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I want to do that.
So that is a 2. They do have fleet, so you can re-roll that.
Yeah.
2 it is. It was meant to be. So they're just going to run forward 2 inches.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you are going to keep that objective for next turn.
I am, so I can deep strike my guys on that side.
All right. So start of my turn, I actually only hold that one objective over there. So I only draw 1 more, which is Big Game Hunter. I have to kill a vehicle or monstrous creature. So I know what I am trying to do this turn.
Got 2.
Ha-ha. So I do have reserves. I have this unit of flayed ones right here. They come in, and then this unit of flayed ones right here. They do not come in, so 1 unit's not too bad. I'm gonna try to deep strike right there.
Okay.
Oh no!
Wait, do they have to deduct? What was it that you deduct from that?
You don't deduct your ballistic skill.
You just go that way?
Well, actually, they're still good. They're just right up in your face now.
Oh. So that sucks.
So he's gonna hold that objective.
So, okay. Man. Remember, you gotta get my vehicles.
I know, that's what I'm going for, because these guys can still charge and hopefully kill it.
Come closer to me.
I am. Alright, so the rest of my warriors are going to advance here. Should be within range to shoot a couple shots into that rhino. So these Lich Guard are going to try and move for cover, and they go 6 inches. Alright, before we get to my shooting phase, I just want to show you guys this aerial view here. Pretty awesome battle. The Necrons are just advancing the mindless machines, and then we have the flayed ones over there ready to kill something. And it's about to be some hurting time.
Alright, what a miss.
Alright, so side of the Ghost Ark is going to fire into that rhino again. Hopefully I can kill that vehicle. So hits on 3s.
Wow.
Not too good there. And now I'm glancing you on 6s. Nothing. Okay, cool. And then the 10 guys inside are actually going to rapid fire. So 20 shots from the guys inside, and they hit on 3s. Yeesh. So I need 2 6s to wreck you. Come on.
Are you going to?
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
That is that's 3 6s. But you do get your 5+ cover save from my immortals being in the way. 5 up. You need to make 2 of these.
No. Wow.
So it is wrecked, and the guys have to emergency disembark.
Do they have to all take wounds?
No. They have to take a pinning test, and that's it.
What happened to the wounds? Is that not a thing anymore?
No, it didn't explode. It's just wrecked.
Oh, that's right.
Chill back there because now I can't really effectively see them.
Cowards.
So only about 4 of my immortals can see them. So the immortals are going to try and shoot into them. Wow.
Ooh, that was cocked.
No, it's not.
That was cocked.
And then wounds on 4s. 1. Make 1 armor save.
He lives.
Good. All right, so the warriors are going to fire into that ghost ark, the rhino
These
over
guys?
there. Yep.
Here.
Yep. So they're hitting on 3s. That's it. So then, of course, I need 6s to glance in. 1. It takes 1 whole point. I'm going to go ahead and run the Lich Guard and try and get them up close to you. 1 inch. Oh, watch out. I'm going to go ahead and run the flayed ones just to try and not have them all spread out. Oh boy, what the heck? Gotta love those 1-inch runs. You know what? I think the 3 Tomb Blades are going to try and fire into the cultists again. So, hitting on 3s, all hit, wounding on 2s. So that's 3 dead cultists. Ignores cover. Yep, from the Tomb Blades. Yep. Alright, so the Deceiver is within 12 inches of the Possessed, so they have -2 leadership. So they're currently leadership 7. And the Nightbringer is going to go ahead and use his Gaze of Death on them. Gonna try and suck out their souls, or whatever souls they have. Ooh, so that is 8, 9, 10. So you need to make 3 5+ demon invulnerable saves.
Shred. What does it do?
It's in close combat.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so you need to make 3 5-up invulns on your possessed.
3 5-up invulns on my possessed.
Okay, so 3 of them die.
Wow, which one? Where? From where? Which
From this
direction?
guy.
So boom, boom, and
So these immortals right here are actually going to fire into the possessed as well, try and pick a few more of them off. So hitting on 3s, not within rapid fire or anything.
Wait,
And then they are Mark of Nurgle, right?
who are you? I walked away for a second.
These guys, into there.
They are Mark of Nurgle. Why would they not be?
So they win on 4s.
1,
Okay, so that looks like 5 armor saves. These are just your regular 3+ saves.
3 up. I'm trying to remember if I have anything fancy.
So it looks like
One
one more bites the dust. So the Deceiver is actually going to shoot into the Obliterators, hoping to get a useful ability. So what does he get?
Nothing.
2! That's absolutely useless. Alright, so it is Cosmic Fire, so it's a Strength 6 AP4, ignores cover, large blast.
Give it. Oh, there's.
So where does it scatter? It is a direct hit. So
All
it hits
three
all
of
3.
them.
Strength 6, toughness 5. I need 3s to wound you. So make 1 2+ armor save. He's good. Alright, so the Nightbringer is also going to try and shoot into the Obliterators, mainly because the Possessed really aren't going to do much, I don't think, at this
Wow,
point.
you really underestimate them.
I forgot they had Heavy Flamers, so they kind of need to die. So what attack does the Nightbringer shoot? Once again, not the one that I'm looking for. So number 1 is Antimatter Meteor. So Strength 8, AP3, Large Blast. So where does it scatter? That's a direct hit,
No.
because he's Ballistic Skill 4, so that hits all 3 of them. So wounds on 2s, because Strength 8. So that is exactly 3 armor saves you need to make.
3 2-up armor saves?
That is correct. Oh, and it looks like the closest one dies, because he was already wounded. So that is the end of my shooting phase. I mean, I'm relatively effective. Kind of disappointed with what they did, but the Gaze of Death still works pretty well. So they need to make a pinning check.
Okay, pinning leadership there, leadership.
Should be 9 because their sergeant is in there.
They're good.
So they're good. The Obliterators need to make a leadership to see if they run away, and they are leadership 8.
8?
They are only leadership 8, yes. They're good.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so let's go on to Chaos turn 2. Alright, so these guys
4 up?
On a 3+.
No!
Do not come in.
Those guys?
Yep, the Terminators.
4 up.
They do not come in either.
You know what?
Alright, so then you also have you have 2 objectives, so draw 2 more tactical objective cards.
Oh, I can't get that one for a while. Okay, score 1 victory point if you control objective marker 3. There, I'm contesting it. No, I'm not.
The Rhino's dead.
Jinx. Wait, so what happens if I do contest it?
You still don't control it.
Poop. Okay,
Alright, so then demolitions, you can't do that one.
So another one?
Discard it.
Okay. Score 1 victory point for objective 1.
Which you already have, I think.
Yes, I do.
I forgot to say at the end of my turn, I actually completed Big Game Hunter, so that's 1 point, and then I also did get First Blood. So Necrons are currently up to 2. Alright, so she is going to move the Havocs. That will be snap firing them last units.
Ah, poop, really?
Yeah, they are heavy
Putting them
weapons.
back. They're just gonna turn this way.
Gotta move that Rhino over and get away from that objective for some reason. Remember, you need to control that at the start of your turn to draw more objectives.
I'm trying to move away from them. I keep forgetting about those. Those aren't important.
Why do you want to move away from them? They're gonna die.
I don't like them.
You really don't?
No. Okay, so the 2d6 for this?
Yeah, 2d6 to move out.
I'm not moving out. I just want to move in. Away. Position myself to where it's beneficial.
Alright, moving 5 inches into that terrain over there. I guess going for those immortals. You sure you want to charge the katana?
I don't want to charge the guitar. Seriously? Don't even joke.
Ooh, the cultists are getting ballsy.
My cultists have always been ballsy. I'm their mother. They're just naturally like that.
You know what? I actually just remembered that Ghost Arc was snap firing next turn, but it wasn't actually the Ghost Arc that killed the Rhino.
It was the guys on the inside.
Yeah, it was the guys on the inside.
Did they snap fire?
No, they don't snap fire. But I caught
How
that.
come mine have to snap fire then?
Because heavy weapons. Mine aren't heavy weapons.
I'm gonna write GW about that. That doesn't make sense.
Well,
But no, I did catch myself, but that didn't actually do any damage, so that's good. So magic phase, or psychic phase. +6. Hey, I actually can dispel something. Right, so you're gonna put 3 of them towards shrouding on your own unit.
Wait. So is it 6 inches from my unit or 6 inches from my sorcerer?
From the sorcerer.
Well, that does not benefit.
Well, it benefits his unit mainly. That's the big thing. So
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
3
so
towards it.
2.
You get 2. I will not dispel that.
All right, so
Now don't put that 1 back in there.
yeah, so I get that. Shrouding goes off. Then I want to cast Force, just cause I can.
Cast Force.
Method.
Force fails. Okay.
Then I want to cast Psychic Shriek. 1.
So 1. Now who is that targeting? Oh no, the flayed one. That's right. You can target them. I am obviously going to try and dispel that. I need a single 6+, which I get. So shooting phase, gonna shoot 4 last cannons into the my Lich Guard.
What other bows do I have?
You should have a bolter. That the other guy has.
He has nothing.
Nothing.
Well, nothing of importance. So 4 last cannons. That's what matters.
Yep. Hitting on
Towards the
3s.
lightning bolt, guys. Hitting on 3s. All hits. What's your toughness?
Toughness 5.
2. Well, last cannons, everything 2. It's a badass.
4.
I feel like I'm gonna lose a guy here. All right, 3+.
I have 2 guys.
3+ invulnerable save.
Oh.
All right. Well, they're gonna get their 4+ reanimation protocols.
How many died?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pop my Resorb.
Wait,
For 1 turn, I get to reroll all filled.
Oh, you got me.
Well, it's for 1 phase, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop it because I don't.
4, but you get to reroll 4s.
Yes, I get, and only 1 dies. So
This is once per game. I'm gonna remember that.
it's once per game.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
You casted that shit.
I've used it. I know.
Yeah,
I had to do that. I was gonna lose 4 Lich Guard. Did you see my rolls? You see my rolls? I had to use it. All right. So plasma guns. Where are they shooting?
They're shooting at.
Into that, I
Ghost Arc.
will declare Jink.
Okay, so that means you get a 4-up save.
4+ cover. Yep.
So, nope.
Miss and 1 gets hot. So make an armor save.
Yep.
He's good.
Well, you made me Jink though, so that's still a thing. And then combi bolter.
You want to shoot it to
1
the.
shot, twin linked into
That's
this.
2 shots. I'm within rapid fire range.
And now it's 2 shots.
Yes. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s.
Nice.
2 wounds. What the heck?
To make up for that stupid reservoir you casted.
3+ save. They're good.
All right. So that's the heavy flamer, right?
This is 6. Wait. Maximize it. That's 1. That's 7.
7. Okay.
7 here. That's 5, 6. So 7 and 6.
So that's 13. And
Hey,
so you're
guys.
wounding me on 3s, ignoring my armor save.
What did we say? 13?
Yes.
2.
So just
I'm
roll
gonna do
those.
11 or 12 plus 1 more. Where's my other die? I'm gonna roll this one. Remember 2 whole points.
Okay. Or you could just re-roll 1 that fails. I mean, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter.
All right. What is your toughness?
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. Wait, is that a melee?
No. So you're wounding me on 3s. Wow. So then re-roll 1 of those.
Nice.
Okay. So that's what is that, like 9, 10? How many is
So I
that?
get my 10 4+ reanimation protocols, and that's it. So that's exactly statistical. You killed 5 of them.
Oh my gosh. I hate those people too.
Alright, so all of these cultists are firing into the flayed ones because she wants them dead. You saw what they did last game and you don't like.
Yeah, I don't like it at all actually.
So that's 30 shots total.
hitting on
4.
4s, wounding on 5s. Hitting on 4s.
That's a pretty solid hit from cultists. Auto gun, so they're wounding on 5s.
Ah.
Yeah, it looks like 5, 6, 7.
Ah. 3, 6, 8. Wow, I can't math.
You can't math. Alright, so 4+ armor saves. Oh my word. And then 4+ reanimation protocols. Alright, so 1 more dice. Alright, so that is it for your shooting phase.
Now I plan to charge.
Well, hold on. I have to make a leadership test
Oh, these guys.
on my flayed ones. Leadership 10. They are super good. Alright, now you can charge them.
Now I can charge. I need a charge distance of 7.
Alright, and this guy is going through terrain, so you have to subtract 2 from your charge distance. But you do have fleet.
So I can reroll both of them.
Yes, 1 or both.
Wow.
4 inches. I would probably just re-roll both of those.
Yeah.
5 inches minus 2, that's 3 inches.
Okay.
I mean, it was worth a shot. I don't have any Overwatch, so it's not like you had any risk of anything, so.
I wanted you dead. That's okay.
I mean,
No,
you can
it's
just.
your turn. It's your turn. I controlled objective marker
So you
1.
control objective 1. That is 1 victory point.
I control 3. No, I don't
you do
control
not.
3. Okay, you control 3.
And you can't get behind enemy
I
lines until
have-
your stuff comes in. Do you want to discard either one of those?
No?
No?
Why would I want to?
I'm just asking.
No. I'm
Alright.
going to get objective marker 3.
Alright, so you are actually currently at 1 point.
I'm going to put my completions.
Alright, so I control 1, 2, and 3, so I draw 3 objectives at the start of this turn. So reclaim and recapture, oh, that's a special Necron one I have to do. Hungry for glory, I have to issue a challenge. And then secure objective 5, which, where is objective 5?
Objective.
Right over there, which I don't know if I'll be able to do or not.
Good luck.
So, but reclaim and recapture, I actually have to roll a D6, and if I roll an even number, I have to claim all the even objectives, and vice versa for odd. So odd. So I have to control all odd objectives on the board, but I get a D3 victory points if I do so.
They're all on this side.
Pretty much. So that is not gonna go well. All right, cool. Do my flayed ones come in? They do not.
Oh.
The problem is, I don't want to waste my entire turn. I think what I'm going to do is...
What are you doing, babe?
Oh, I'm gonna go pop open that rhino.
You think you are.
Oh, I am. All right, so move through cover all these
So
immortals.
cute.
5 inches.
Even if they're in a first place, I'm going to build again and...
Because I have.
Remember, when you charge, though, you're going to have to subtract 2.
I do not.
Why
I have
not?
moved through cover.
Oh.
And I can actually fire my rapid fire guns and still charge you because I am relentless.
Because you're Necrons. I'm going to come up with a clever name to just display how much I hate you guys.
Everyone hates Necrons right now.
Whatever.
Because if it was there,
What are you doing? What was that?
See, now I just gotta decide where I want my flayed ones to go because these guys, you know.
Why don't you just go commit seppuku? There's only 4 of you. What are you going to do with 4?
Yeah, you know that's 20 attacks on the charge.
You know what? I don't care. Go die.
Oh, they might just want to slice through some cultists. I don't know.
Eh.
It depends.
I dare you.
Yeah, I actually moved one guy down
Oh.
so they can get in
boy.
range better. So they're actually able to shoot. You know, they can all shoot you. So yeah. So actually, let's go ahead and go on to the shooting phase. These Tomb Blades are going to shoot into your cultists, so they hit you on 3s, and they are twin linked because they're bites. Alright, and I wound you on 2s. So 4 of them just die.
What? What?
AP4.
Don't I have Shrouded?
Yeah, they ignore cover.
Flipperdoodle. What are you going to do with those?
Alright, so they're actually going to shoot their Tesla shots into those Havocs, so they hit you on 3s.
Okay. No, too
A couple
shabby.
misses, but holy crap, those 6s. So that is 1, 2, 3.
Alright, Winnie the Pooh.
So they wound you on 4s, as your mark of Nurgle. Wow, that sucks. So 5 armor saves.
And 2 die.
These warriors are actually going to run, because I need to hold objectives, so...
1. Scoot.
Oh my god.
Scoot away.
It's a moment of truth here. We have the Deceiver and the Nightbringer within 12 inches of those Obliterators. So they are currently leadership 6 because of the dread. So I'm going to try and gaze objectives. So 3d6. Oh, so that is 11. So you need to make 5 invulnerable saves because their AP2 ignores cover.
5 ups?
5 up saves.
Oh, 5?
So 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
Wow. Wow. Sorry, little guy. Wait, this one dies? This one?
So the Deceiver is actually going to shoot into that remaining Obliterator. So what power do I get?
That's the one that doesn't matter?
Alright, so center it on
Hope
there.
you scatter. You scatter really far.
Scatters
Yeah,
off,
you did.
and it misses.
You scatter away from here. Are you gonna shoot my possessed? Do it.
So my guys are going to rapid fire into your possessed, so they hit on 3s. And they are strength 5. You are Nurgle, so I wound you on 4s.
Oh, that's alright.
That's 7 armor saves.
7, 3-ups. And 2 die.
This is your champion.
Yeah.
Look out, sir.
Yeah, I want to look out, sir. So 2. Why is it 4-up this time?
Because he's only a character.
Okay, so.
He still dies.
He's still. Oh, really?
So the Nightbringer is actually going to shoot into. What does he want to shoot? I don't even know where he wants to shoot at. He'll shoot into the possessed. So what power does he get? 5. There's the one that I wanted before. So that is times 0, so I hit on a 3. And I missed anyway. Yay!
Yay!
So here's the moment of truth. That is the end of my shooting phase. Your Havocs need to make a leadership test to see if they run away. And they are leadership 9.
They pass?
Now your Obliterators need to make a leadership to see if they run away.
They're leadership 8.
6.
6? That's right, that's right. That's right, sorry.
And he runs back 2d6 inches. 7 inches.
He's off the board. He's bye-bye. Right? 7?
The flayed ones are actually going to declare charge into your cultists. You may go ahead and overwatch.
Oh, hell
So this is like, what, 31 shots? And
yeah.
you're hitting on 6s because of Overwatch.
Come on, cultists.
Ooh, there's a lot of 6s in there.
1,
Wow.
2,
3,
3.
need 5s to wound.
Okay, not that well.
1. So.
Alright, so give me one of my dice back. So 4 plus armor save. Oh no, 4 plus reanimation protocol save. He's good. And then I'm thinking I only need like maybe, what, 3-4 inches? So. And that is an 8-inch charge. They are certainly in there.
Ooh, they're gonna eat them up some tasty, tasty cultists.
And he actually shot at the possessed, correct? Yeah, because he got the transdimensional, or the times 0, so he was actually going to charge into the possessed. And that's 11 inches, so he's certainly in there.
I thought they shot at my Oblitz.
No, he didn't. And then he used his Gaze of Death on the Oblitz. And then the Immortals are charging, they do not subtract 2. And that is an 8-inch charge, they are certainly in there. Thank God for Relentless. Alright, so then the Overlord and their guys are actually going to charge that Rhino, so you get to Overwatch with 2 weapons from inside. So I'm assuming your plasma guns.
Yeah, bless you. Bless you.
So hitting on 6s.
I get 2 shots, right, because they're close
Yes,
by?
it's in rapid fire.
6. Oh, 6. No.
Oh, that is, it gets hot though. We have armor. Feel no pain. Oh no, a plasma gun dies.
He's dead.
But you did get 1 hit.
Well, let me kill him real
So wounding on a 2.
Okay.
That is a wound.
So they have a 3 plus invulnerable save. You're good. And my charge distance, I think I just need more than a double 1. That's 5 inches. They are certainly
you're charging through terrain.
They have moved through cover.
Hate you.
And then these guys are actually going to charge into the Havocs as well, so you may perform
They're
the Overwatch.
charging through terrain.
Yes, and they have moved through cover.
Darn it! What are we doing?
You have 2 las cannons and a bolt pistol.
2 last cannons.
They're not rapid fire.
2 last cannons.
No hits, and then a bolt pistol shot. They're just 1 shot. Bolt pistols aren't rapid fire. Nothing. Alright, so 2d6 inches. That is a 2 and a 4. That is 6 inches. That's still enough to get them in there. Yeah, that's.
Nope.
Really? Because it looks like the 6 gets like back here.
Baby,
So
it's attacked 2. Oh, wait.
they have moved through
Shut
cover.
up. Okay. Gosh, I forgot.
Because Necrons needed move through cover and Relentless
Because
on that.
Necrons.
So let's go ahead and start with this combat right here, just because I want to see my flayed ones in action. Now this guy is actually within 12 inches of the Deceiver, so this unit has -2 leadership, and they have to make a fear check because the sorcerer is not fearless. So you need to make a leadership 8 fear test. Oh, okay. Well,
No.
he has a force axe, right?
Yes.
So he goes last. These guys actually go before me because I am initiative Necrons. So let's see how many we can get into base contact. So we calculated 13 guys can attack.
So my weapon skill is
3.
Your weapon skill is
4.
So I'm hitting on 4s.
That is true. So boo-ba-da-boo.
Ooh. That's good. Okay, and then what is your tough?
I'm toughness 4.
And then I'm strength 3. So
you-
still 5.
5 to move me. So 1, 2, 3. It's not too bad. Cultists banging them. So 4+ armor save, and they all make it. So 4 flayed ones charged into close combat. It is their initiative because the sorcerer is unwieldy. So they have 20 attacks, and they hit you on 3s because your overall weapon skill is 3.
Lovely. Oh.
Wow.
That's a lot of ones and twos.
What? Oh my god. So now I'm wounding you on 3s, and they have shred.
Number 1.
Wow. Okay, cool. So 5 cultists die.
That's like all of them. Oh, never mind.
So then he piles in. How many attacks does he have? So 2 attacks from the sorcerer, hitting on 3s because you are weapon skill 5. Alright, so that's 2 hits and strength, +1 strength from the force axe. So it should be strength 5, so you're wounding me on 3s. And you did not get force off last turn, so that does matter. Alright, so that's 1 wound, and it ignores my armor, but I have a 4+ reanimation protocols, which I fail, so you do kill 1. Here's the moment of truth, though. I killed 5 dudes.
Yeah?
You killed 1. So
Yeah.
I win combat by 4.
So I have to.
So you need to make a leadership 6 test to stay in combat.
Leadership 6.
Otherwise, you're probably going to run off the board.
No!
And that is a 7. So we both roll initiative. Your highest initiative, I think, is 4. Mine is 2. So I got a 7.
My highest initiative is 4. He doesn't count?
No, he is 4.
So he's gonna run off. This is what you're talking about. He's gonna run off the board with them.
Yes.
That's
So,
awesome.
but you need to roll higher than a 3 to run away. Otherwise, I just kill you anyway.
Higher than a 3 to run away?
As in, I will catch you if you
with
don't
1
roll.
dice.
Yes.
I think no.
Well, this is just to get away first. If you don't get away, then
Higher than a
I kill
3.
you. Yep. Okay. So I wipe the entire unit out because of sweeping advance. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and consolidate. 2 inches. So I guess they're just going to get this objective because I do need to get all the odd objectives this turn. So, so let's do let's do this combat right here. My Catan charged in with Hammer of Wrath, so strength 7, needed 2. So that is 1 regular armor save to that 1 dude. Okay, he's good. And you need to get to roll for their random mutation for this combat phase.
Let's see what they have. Snap.
I think. Oh, +1 attack, +1 initiative.
Is it?
I will bet you it is. So they're still going before him. Actually, no, they go before him then because they become initiative 5. So these 3 guys have to go towards this unit. This guy has to go towards the Catan. So just do 3 guys towards the unit first.
Okay, what's your weapon skill?
Weapon skill 4. So you're hitting me on 4s.
If it hurts him, you're gonna fuck everyone.
My weapon skill is 3.
Your weapon skill's 4. So good amount of
4
hits.
you said, right?
And then strength 5, so you're wounding me on 3s. Because I'm only toughness 4.
Nice.
So that looks like 5.
5.
Alright, so 3+ armor saves. Alright,
1.
and then 4+ reanimation protocols.
Still 1.
Nope, yeah, 1 guy dies. 3 attacks towards this guy. You're hitting me on 4s.
What's his name again?
His name is the Nightbringer. So 2 hits, and then you're wounding me on 6s. Nothing. Alright, so let's go to the initiative step 4. I have my Nightbringer, so he hits you on 3s because he's a weapon skill 6.
Okay.
Alright, so 1 miss, and he has Flesh Bane, so he always wounds you on a 2+. Alright, so that is 3 invulnerable saves because he's AP2.
So just he dies.
No, 5 up saves.
Oh, I take
'cause-
3 invuln saves.
yeah, 'cause
so
they're demons.
5 up saves.
Yep.
Nothing.
So
He's
3
dead.
guys die.
Wait, what? But he's attacking him.
Yeah,
You're attacking him.
it's the entire unit.
Then how can we only?
Because you're attacking 2 separate units of mine.
So me and you're fighting, and then my buddies down the way die too because
Yes.
I die.
Yes.
Because they felt like that.
So I have my 9 immortals left. They have 18 attacks because they charged. I forgot to pile them in, but I'll do that anyway. So they hit on 4s. Oh, you know what? Actually, fear test. Oh no, they hit on 5s. Oh, that's stupid.
Wait, why do they have to do that though?
Because you're a demon, you cause fear.
Why do they even remember that?
Which actually, I should have remembered that. Well, no one ever remembers fear. So I'm actually just going to kill an extra one.
No, don't do that.
Because of the fact that you probably would have hit a bit better.
No, I wouldn't.
Actually, no, I don't think you rolled any 3s
Put it
anyway.
back,
So.
because I forgot. So, okay, so what is the rule? And it's just my possessed that had that, right?
Well, no, anything that's a demon causes fear.
I know, but in my unit. In my book.
Yes.
It's just my possessed, so they...
Well, no, I mean, you have a lot of stuff that's a demon, but... So I'm strength 4, so I need 5s to wound you because you're Nurgle.
1.
So make 1 armor save.
3 up. 3 up. Yep.
He's good, so we are all...
King and the little guy.
Actually, they stay in combat. He cannot get into
base contact, so he's actually out of combat.
Nice.
So I think he just consolidates 1 inch. I actually don't know how that works because of the fact that, like, I've seen that happen before, but I don't know the exact wording on it because,
Google it or call Steven.
yeah, I'm gonna look that up real quick. All right, yeah, so pretty much he's a separate unit, so he has to be in base contact with them, and because the pile-in move was insufficient to do that, he is now no longer in combat, so yeah, he gets to move there. So that's interesting. I've never actually had that happen before. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this combat out of the way. I'm gonna do my Overlord first, because he has a War Scythe, which, I mean, come on, yeah. So he hits on 3s, because you're a vehicle, and he has Master Crafted, because it's the Void Reaper. So all hits, and first one, that is a pin. Next one, that is a pin. Next one, that is a pin. And next one, that is nothing. So that is just 3 pins, AP2, so +1 to the roll, and that does explode. So the Rhino explodes, and all the guys inside take wounds. Alright, well, you have 4 Plague Marines left, so they take wounds on 5s, so nothing. So basically remove the Rhino, and they pile out right there.
So is he?
Oh yeah, that's true. It does explode D6 inches, so 3 inches, that hits all of my guys.
Hold on, it was here. Yeah.
So yeah, that hits all of them, so that's 5 dudes, wounding them on 5s. You just like killing me, don't you?
Yes, I do. Oh, that's 3. You take your 3.
So 3 plus... What the... 4 plus reanimation?
That's
Alright,
1.
so one
I'll
more.
take that 1.
So 1 guy dies. The thing is, that was the last objective I needed to control, and you are currently contesting it, so Alright, so let's go ahead and do this combat. So you get to strike back. So you have 4 attacks total, because the champion should have 2. So 4 attacks.
What is your weapon skill?
Weapon skill 4.
My weapon skill is
4.
Can you not? 4. So hand force.
Yep.
That's 3.
Good.
What is your toughness?
Toughness 4.
My strength is 4. So hitting on 4, wounding on force. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So
Do
then
your
my
worst.
guys get to pile in and mess you up. So all 10 of my guys are there. So I have my 20 attacks on the charge. So hitting you on 4s. Oh, that's not too bad. And of course you are Nurgle, so I'm only wounding you on 5s. But that is actually 5 armor saves. So I might kill a couple of them and make you run away from me.
Me run away.
Yep. So 3 up armor save.
Oh, Nike doodle.
2 of them die.
Yeah.
So I did win combat by 2. So your champion is dead. So you are leadership 6. You need to see if you run away.
2. Oh.
And you stay. We are locked in close combat. No.
That's awesome.
He's gonna fight them all off on his own. I'm gonna get rid of this objective because I think next turn I can probably do
Any
it.
objective.
Objective 5 I currently do not control because that was the one that I needed, and I did not issue a challenge, but I will. I'm actually gonna keep it because why not? So end of Necrons turn 3. It's looking pretty grim for the Chaos. They don't have a whole lot on the table, but they have a lot of tough reinforcements coming in this turn. So let's go on to Chaos turn 3. All right, so
4.
on a 3+, they come in.
Oh my gosh, I'm not rolling on there anymore.
You know, they have never come in on time. Have you noticed that?
Never come in on time. And you know what?
All right, so the Terminators.
Here, I'm rolling here.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not good.
It's not good. You want to know why?
Because I might table you before they come in.
No.
Oh no. So draw your objectives, I guess.
What objectives? I don't have any freaking things to.
Oh, actually, yeah, you don't control any objectives, so you don't draw anymore. Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel bad.
I hope you feel bad.
Alright, so on to the movement phase. She is going to try and run away to stay in this game, because her reinforcements come in automatically next turn. So she is just going to try and stay in this game as long as she can.
There's no way. Where was he at? 6 inches. I need to run as far away as humanly possible, and then I'm going to run. Does he have fleet?
No, they do not have fleet. No, only like wraiths have
Wishful
fleet.
thinking. Wait, don't mind. What do they have that's fancy?
I think that's it for the movement phase.
No.
So shooting phase, are they going to run?
Yeah. 1d6?
Yep, 1d6.
6.
That's 4. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Try and get away.
You're gonna shoot me with your long range stuff?
Much Necrons in long range.
Baby, seriously.
They have no guns.
Do you have what range stuff does this have?
Melee. They're just melee.
These guys?
24 inch.
You can get them.
Maybe.
Well, 3+ save and then my
Feel no pain,
feel no
yeah.
pain.
And honestly, I kind of want to get that objective more than anything. So I might just go for
Kind of
that
scared me
objective.
off of it.
So on to the close combat phase. Let's. Which one do you want to do first? The Havoc or the lone possessed over there?
The lone havoc and lone possessed. My guys, I love my guys. They're bad. Let's do this for my sub phase thing.
Yep, roll for
I get +1 attack, +1
Plus one attack, plus one initiative. Now, before we do this, let me make sure. Fear test. They are good, so you're hitting me on 4s.
1.
1, and you're wounding me on a 3.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh.
Stay in the game. Stay in the game.
I get my 9 attacks back at you. My 9 attacks back, so I hit on 4s. Oh, I might not kill you. I'm only wounding you on 5s. That's 1 armor save. 1 3+ armor save.
Yes!
And he's good. He's sticking around. He's sticking it out. Yeah. So on to the Havoc.
Alright, so he gets
He gets 1 attack.
1 attack.
Hitting on a 4. That's a hit.
Well, it's cocked.
No, it's not. It's fine.
It's on. Okay.
And then wounding on a 4.
Nothing.
Nothing. So then I've got my 10 guys. So 10 attacks hitting on 4s. That's a little bit better than average. And I'm only wounding on 5s though. Oh, that's 4 armor saves.
4 3-ups. Swamp, give me strength.
Oh, he's good. He's hanging out for a little while. So that's the end of your turn. You did not get any of your objectives, but you're still in this game. Still in this game. It's, man. I legit feel really bad about that. So at the end of turn 3, this is how it's looking. We have a single Havoc locked in close combat. We have Plague Marines running away to stay in the game. And then we have 1 lone possessed over there. And the Necrons have not lost. The Necrons have lost not even a whole unit yet. It's looking pretty grim for the chaos.
It's your turn 4, isn't it?
It is my turn 4.
So they automatically come in, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And you're gonna send them this way, aren't you?
They can't charge this turn anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
So yeah. But anyway, let's go on to Necron's turn. So I currently control 1, 2, 3 objectives, so I draw up to my maximum of 6. So Kingslayer, I have to kill your Warlord. Witch Hunter, I have to kill a Psyker. And then Supremacy, I have to control twice as many objectives as you and at least 2. That one will be pretty easy to do. So yeah, and then my Flayed ones automatically come in, so it's Deep Striking. So Flayed ones are actually going to come back here on the back of the board, maybe to try to get that objective. So where do they go? Oh, whoa, okay, they go 10 inches out. So there they are all the way over there, nice and piled in. So let's go on to my movement. Ugh, I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
Are they disembarking?
They are disembarking.
Are those regular warriors?
Hey, you
Are they regular warriors?
They're regular warriors.
Alright, 24 inch. Do they have rapid fire?
I don't know if they're within range.
I mean, can you move them?
This is their movement.
So they can't charge or anything?
Nope.
Okay, they're just scooting up to get that objective.
Yeah, I really want that objective.
I'm not contesting that. So yeah, you have all the odd objectives.
So these guys are going to move to cover. Oh no!
So,
Turn it 1, 2,
3, and we're dead.
Alright, so on to the shooting phase. The Nightbringer is going to try and finish off that lone possessed.
Can he do that? He's locked in combat.
Yeah, Gaze of Death can be shot into close combat. Because you're within 12 inches of line of sight, so... Well, you are leadership 9.
Okay, go ahead.
So... Oh,
So,
you need to make 6 invulnerable
wow.
saves. So 5 plus invulnerables. Wow, that was a
He's
pretty
dead.
good roll, but he is gone.
Finally done.
I mean, you wanted me to not go easy on
Okay.
it, so...
Just do what you must.
These 10 warriors are going to fire into those Plague Marines.
Alright.
So they need 3s to hit you. And now they need 5s to wound you. So 2 armor saves.
2 3-ups.
Feel no pain.
One feel no pain. We're good. What's next?
I don't know. Alright, all those warriors are gonna shoot. Alright, so warriors into those plague rings, they hit you on 3s. And they wound you on 5s.
1, 2.
1, 2.
Yes.
2 armor saves.
Made him.
Good.
We're good.
Oh man. Alright, the Deceiver is gonna shoot. So, what shooting attack does he shoot? Oh,
Bad?
that's bad for you.
Bad for, what is it?
That is Antimatter Meteor.
Oh, what is that?
Strength 8, AP3.
Is that the one that scatters though?
Yeah.
It could scatter.
But ignores your armor.
Well, what about my feel no pain
It doesn't
thing?
ignore your feel no pain.
Okay.
Antimatter Meteor is gonna go right there. Where's the scatter? Oh, direct hit. So that hits all 4 of them. So I need 2s to wound you. So you do get a 5+ cover because I'm shooting through that. And then you get your feel no pain.
So
4 or 5+ covers.
4 or 5 plus cover saves? Oopsies. Wow. Thank goodness for feel no pain. Nope.
3 of them are
3 are dead. Closest ones left on the board. I'm so sad. Go ahead.
Alright, the flayed ones are gonna run.
Alright, 6 inches. Back? Where are they going?
Oh,
Oh,
they're gonna keep that objective for next turn.
makes sense.
And also get a ruin save in case you deep strike those heavy flavors. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Why?
Because it ignores cover.
Oh.
So that's the end of my turn. Oh no, we gotta do that combat. You get your 1 attack.
Yay! 2, no, 1.
attack.
Sorry. 3.
4.
Oh, 4. Nothing.
I get my 10
He's
guys.
done for.
I hit you on 4s. And I wound you on 5s. That's 2 armor saves.
We're good.
Wow, so you survived. You are still on the board. However, the victory points.
Wait, what turn is it?
So I actually do have reclaim and recapture. So that is worth a D3 victory points. It's only worth 1. Okay, well, that's not too bad. And then I have secure objective 5, which is worth another victory point. And then I do have at least 2 objectives and twice as many as you do. So that is worth another D3. Okay. I always roll a 1. I don't understand why I always roll a 1 for those. Not that it matters, but it annoys me. And then I did not kill a Psyker, which I'm actually going to discard that one anyway. So that I do believe is it for my turn. All of your stuff gets to automatically come on, and hopefully you're still in this game. She doesn't draw any more objectives this turn. But she is going to go ahead and just try and deep strike him right there. That does scatter 7 inches that way, but you should still be fine. So there they are, all deep struck, and that flamer is facing all these warriors, which is pretty nice. And now you have 3 separate Hellbrutes to put on the board.
Guadalupe's first.
Where's he going to go?
I don't know.
Oh, is he really going to go right there?
Oh, fuck me.
And that's a scatter.
He's gonna mishap.
Possibly.
Yeah, no, he mishaps.
Well, no. Here.
He mishaps,
Let me
dude.
see. Let me see. Yeah, that's a mishap.
Yes, thank
So
you.
roll a D6. Just don't roll a 1. Okay, he just goes back into reserves.
And then he comes out next turn. That
Yep.
just sucks because that's just a waste of fucking flamer.
Yes. Alright, so where does he want to
I'm
go?
gonna try again.
Same spot?
But put away a little bit.
And then he goes off the board.
Oh, don't say that.
Alright, direct hit, so he's good.
But he can't do anything now. God damn it.
He is going
Direct
right
hit.
there, and he lands a direct hit,
You're gonna
so...
die. And then I'm gonna have objective 3, and then I'm gonna have a victory point.
Well, I mean...
Yeah.
Those flamers
Yeah.
could actually
Yeah,
deal
they
a
will.
whole point.
One whole point? Yeah, he's got it. They
Yeah,
got
so
it.
that
If nothing else, I get 1 more victory point, so.
Okay. So you still have that 1 Plague Marine that you can do the movement phase for.
Oh boy.
Go.
Is he? No, he's not a plasma gun.
I have no cash.
He's just.
I have 0. I am.
So Burning Brand is going to go ahead and shoot into those guys.
All 4 of
So
them.
should hit all 4, and you wound me on 5s.
You gotta be.
That is nothing.
You're nothing.
So the flamers from the Hellbrute can hit overall 3 dudes.
4? What are you
dudes?
talking about?
Oh, alright, I thought you said 3, so 4 guys. So you wound me on 4s. So that is 2. And they have a 3+ save. Oh, 4+ reanimation protocols. And he's good. One gun from him gonna fire into those guys, hitting on 3s. Right. And then hitting on 5s. 1 wound. 3+ save. Yeah, actually, give me the flamer real quick. You could actually get some of the warriors, I think.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I think you can get 3 warriors with that one.
So how does it work on the vehicle,
and then
though?
2, you just glance beyond 6s. So you get 5 warriors, and then you get 2 hits on the vehicle. So
5 warriors. So but I thought it was a D3.
no, it's the guys on the occupants.
Oh,
the guys
okay,
inside.
gotcha. So
There's no
2
guys
on
inside.
the 2 on
so you
the
need a single
actual...
6 to wreck that ghost arc. So close.
Fucking need those dice.
And then 5 warriors, 3s to wound. So that is 3. It does ignore my armor save, but I have a 4+ reanimation. So 1 guy dies. Alright, so we got the close combat to do right there. He gets a single attack, hits, and then he wounds on a 4. Nothing. So I've got my 10 immortals that are gonna keep swinging away at you. Wounding you on 4s. Or hitting on 4s, sorry. Not too good. And then they wound you on 5s. Nothing. So the never-ending combat. All right, so that is the bottom of turn 4. We're about to go on to what could be the last turn of the game. So overall, she has 2 Hellbrutes, 1's in reserves. She has a single Havoc holding on for dear life, but her Warlord and her Terminators just arrived to save the day. But the Necrons still have a lot of forces here, and it's still looking pretty grim. But honestly, those Terminators could do a lot of damage to whatever they hit. So we'll see if I can deal with them. So on to Necron's turn 5. Alright, top of Necron turn 5. I do not control this one, because you're contesting it. But I have 1, 2... actually, no, you're contesting that one too, because I checked you're within range.
Word.
So I only have 1, 2, and 3. Yep.
Wait, I thought it was 3 inches.
Yeah, you are within range of that objective.
Oh, sure enough.
Yep. So I only draw 3. So secure objective 1, which I believe I have over there with my flame ones. Overwhelming firepower, I have to kill something in the shooting phase. I have Gauss for vehicles. And then Ascendancy, I have to control any 3 markers, which I do. So that's a lot more points I'm going to get this turn. Ooh. Alright, well, let's see what I can do in my movement. I don't know what you're doing. Alright, so these guys are actually just going to re-embark on the Ghost Arc.
Stupid. Why would they do that?
Stupid.
That's stupid.
Because then this thing is actually going to move 6 inches.
You're gonna kill him.
I'm going to try to.
Gosh darn it.
I'm going to try to.
Well, you know what? You do that.
These guys are going to move through cover.
Okay. Where are they going?
4 inches. They're going to go
Into
this
the
way.
swamp.
3 apples, 4 cheese.
I'm not going to hold back.
You know what? I have faith that these guys are just gonna like go on a rampage and just kill everything of yours that's still alive. It's possible.
It is possible, actually.
It's gonna happen. I have faith.
Because they are fearless. They got lightning claws, power fists. They'll kill anything they touch. I mean,
Yeah, they will.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Declaration's already happened. Oh, declaration's happened.
Did you even?
They are going to go try and kill these things.
Oh. Well, that was a good theory until that happened. What about those guys? They're just gonna contest, or are they gonna?
They're going to keep. I need that objective, so I need to get that point.
Okay.
All right, these guys. These guys right here. The Overlord is beckoning a challenge to your Overlord, your Warlord.
Yeah. Why is he being a? Never mind.
All right, so the side of the Ghost Arc is going to fire. It did not jink last turn. I did remember this time. It did not jink, so it's going to shoot in that Hellbrute, and I hit on 3s. Ooh, solid hit. And then I just need 6s to glance you. No saves. That's cocked.
It was a 6.
No, it was
It was
cocked.
a
It
six.
was cocked.
Well, from the camera's view, it looked like a 6.
It was cocked. It was cocked.
You're cocked.
All right, the guys inside are going to rapid fire into it now. So they hit on 3s.
Ooh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s.
That's about average, actually.
That's a 2. Wait, was that something else?
I don't know.
Oh.
So 6s to glance you.
1.
1.
Huh.
Has 2 hull points left.
I don't have anything?
I suck at Gauss, man. As Necrons, I suck at Gauss.
Okay.
So these guys, a couple of guys are within rapid fire range. They're going to shoot into the Hellbrute. So I need 3s to hit you. Then I need 6s to glance.
What's the one? Oh, that's
One
a 3.
more. He's down to 1 whole point.
Ah.
Alright, so the Deceiver is giving you -2 leadership currently, and the Nightbringer is going to try and gaze at death you, so you are currently leadership 8.
I broke shit for no damn.
So you must make 2 invulnerable saves of 5+. So 2 Terminators die.
I misunderstood your colors and the
My champion's gone?
Do you want to look out, sir?
Yes, I want to look out, sir.
1d6.
2 or 1?
Just 1. Okay, so he's still dead. The Deceiver is actually going to shoot his actual baton power into them. So what does he get? 3! That is actually okay. That is Seismic Assault. So I have 10 shots, Strength 6, AP 4 with Strike Down. It doesn't really matter. So I hit you on 2s. All hit. And Strength 6, so I'm wounding you on 3s.
Wow.
So you need to make 7 armor saves. 7 lookout saves. Okay, so then make your 2+ armor saves. They're good. He's actually going to shoot his Catan power into the same unit. So what does he get? 1. That is Antimatter Meteor.
Oh boy. You don't know what that does.
Alright, so I think that like if it scatters at all, it's gonna hit my own dudes, which is not good. But it is the direct.
Lucky. Does it hit any of your guys?
I don't
No.
think so.
You're good.
So Strength 8, I need 2s to wound you. Alright, so that is 4 of your lookout sirs first off. And then okay, so he has to make a single armor save. He's good. And then make 3 more armor saves. Alright, they're good. So go ahead and run these guys. 6 inch. Assault phase, the Catan, the Deceiver is going to charge into the Terminators. Do you want to Overwatch?
Oh yeah, I can.
You have your-
No, I have nothing.
You have your Burning
Brand. Oh yeah.
So D3 automatic hits. You get 2. So Strength 4, you need 6s to wound me.
Nothing.
Nothing. And my charge distance, 7.
You make it in there.
My Lich Guard will follow suit. I'm gonna try and challenge
him?
your Warlord. Yep. So they barely make it in there.
It's gonna be. Well, they're not getting far. That's for sure.
All right, so let's do that combat.
Which one? Let's do that one first.
All right.
Shot for my Havoc. Hitting on 4s. Wound. Hits. Wounds on 4s.
Yep.
Nothing. Your turn.
So then 10 attacks for my guys, hitting on 4s.
Okay.
They wound you on 5s. That's 1 armor save.
1 3 up. You finally died.
Alright, he's gonna consolidate 2 inches. No, run away! Alright, so my overlord is gonna call out a challenge to you. You have to accept. Well, hello there. Oh, and then I do get a Hammer of Wrath from my
Gosh darn it. God, I had Hammer of Wrath too.
on what?
I don't have Hammer of Wrath.
So wounds on a 2. So 1 armor save. Alright, you're good. Alright, so you have your 2 yeah, you've got your Terminators first. This guy can pile into here. This guy can go wherever he wants. Where do you want him to go?
Which one? The back one or the fronty one? This one?
Yes.
I want him to go here.
Okay, so you have. Are you going to strike with your Power Fists or your Lightning Claws?
My Power Fist.
So then you're
My Lightning Claws.
So then your Lightning Claws.
What's the difference?
Lightning Claws, you get to strike now, and you get to reroll failed 2 wounds. Power Fists, you strike last, but I mean, you have a better chance of wounding in the first place.
Lord has the higher initiative, so I'm going to go ahead and roll his 3 attacks. He's got 2 base. No, wait, is it 2 base?
Yeah, I think it's 3 base.
3 base?
Yeah, 3 base.
You sure? Okay,
Yeah.
3 base. And what is your?
My weapon skill is 5.
And mine is
6.
wow,
Hitting me
and
on
3s.
3s, yep. So that is all hits. You are strength 4 versus my toughness 5, so you need 5s to wound me, but you get to reroll. because of shred.
Nothing but
That is 2 invuln saves. So on my Overlord, 4+ invulnerable save. Alright, so then 4+ reanimation protocols. Alright, he takes a wound.
6 attacks coming from my other Terminators, using my lightning claws.
Yep, so you hit on 4s.
Not rerollable, right?
No. But now you wound on 5s, rerollable.
Nice.
So 2, so 3+ invulnerables on my Lich Guard.
I honestly forgot what I played first.
So they're good. And then you have 3 attacks into the Catan.
No, he has.
3 attacks from that guy to him. Wow.
Okay, so now you're wounding me on 6s, rerollable.
What the? Why? Why couldn't I have that the second time?
Or reroll.
Oh, oopsies. I'm sorry. Well, still, doesn't matter.
so nothing.
I think it's the exact same thing I rolled
Now
the
my
first time.
Catan actually goes before all of my other stuff. So my Catan has 5 attacks on the charge. He hits on 3s. So all hit. And then he's strength 7, so I need 2s to wound you. So that is 5 invulnerable saves on your Terminators.
5 ups?
Yep.
Wow, they don't have their 2-up saves?
No, because
They're dead.
So yeah,
They're all dead. And now is it safe to say that I can concede now?
if you want.
I mean,
My Overlord hasn't gotten a chance to strike yet.
well, no, I saw these guys and him and then possibly him. Look, he gone.
He hits on
Your Overlord's going toward 2?
your Chaos Lord, because we're in a challenge.
Okay.
So I hit you on 4s, and it is Mastercrafted, so I reroll 1. And strength 7, so I need 2s to wound you. Alright, so make 3 invulnerable saves.
3 5-up invulns.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah. Goodbye. Go ahead.
No, it's you.
Why are you sad? I'm not sad.
I'm sad.
I am not sad. Because you want to know why?
Why?
I expected it.
You haven't
expected
fought the
it.
new Necrons yet. So how could you have expected it?
I just expected it. Knowing Necron players, you guys all whine all the time and you got what you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
You got all this.
Playable codex.
You got too much of a playable codex, so much that mine is no longer playable. That or I just suck. One of the two.
I mean, I would. This doesn't really help the argument at all, but considering you didn't wipe out a complete unit at all, like Necrons are really tough.
Yeah?
Like extremely tough. Like I don't even. So, and I didn't even use anything cheesy. That's the sad part. I could have brought a Destroyer Cult, Wraiths. I could have brought any of those, and I chose to play a fun list, and it was too good.
Anyways.
What do you think of the Catans, though?
They're annoying. They're like, I mean, I like the fact that you needed that for sure. Like you really did. I like the fact that you have all those abilities and stuff like that. It's kind of like a lottery every turn. You don't know what you're gonna get. Some of it's good, some of it's not good. I mean, they're not OP.
Catans,
I don't think they're OP.
The Nightbringer is good.
They're fun. They're fun to play against.
That's exactly.
But everything else, not so much. I mean, seriously. I think it was just
You don't like these flayed ones?
No, I really don't like those. They did too much with that. They should have just left it at. Wait, what was it they added? They gave it one
They gave
more.
them essentially dual wielding, which is +1 attack, AP5, and shred, and the new reanimation protocol, so they're more resilient.
Dual wielding was fine. They went a little too far with shred. They really did. That was a
They
bit.
chop you up.
Yeah, no, they went a little too far with it. They were already like power and number, and then they just had to give you shred.
That's okay, I managed to
Yeah.
plug everything up.
Yeah. Should be outlawed.
So, what are some other thoughts that you have of Necrons?
I mean, everything else is pretty much the same. The reanimation protocols, I mean, yeah, it's annoying.
That's a whole hand of terrible.
But now you can't complain about my feel no pain and my 2-up saves.
No, because these guys don't have 2+ saves, but they're actually harder to kill than Terminators.
Is everybody put in there? Yeah.
All of your stuff is harder to kill than Terminators.
Well, they're my
Do you see how you
Terminator.
just plowed through my Terminators with nothing?
Well, I had a monstrous creature.
Go away.
I mean, I'm just saying, I had a monstrous creature.
Okay, go ahead and argue it, I guess. But there's no argument. Necrons, I mean, you guys got what you wanted. You got a better codex. No one wants to play you anymore.
Oh, is that how you feel now?
Yeah. I'm just kidding, baby. You're still fun to play against.
I'll play my Judicator Battalion Destroyer Cult list. And then you will be mad. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this battle report. It was certainly fun. I feel bad that I feel bad that I did really well, because it doesn't really bode well for Necrons, because there's already a lot of hate. But hope you guys enjoyed either way. We'll try and get some more battle reports out this week. And, yeah, we'll talk to you guys on the internet and stuff. So.